Hi, this is Carl here. I'm part of the mortgage team, and I wanted to show you a very quick demonstration on how we over here can help you close an additional, maybe as much as 16 or more deals extra this year on top of what you're already doing. And we call this the golden eye opener. So, what this is about is a lead comes in, right? You get a lead, and maybe that lead's a sign writer call, maybe it's floor time, maybe it's an open house, perhaps it's your past database. But here's the problem. The problem is when that lead comes in, you get busy, right? You've got a lot going on. And maybe your phone rings, and then you're prepping for your next listing presentation when that referral comes in, or you're setting up your open house for this coming on this weekend. The home inspection's going sideways. You got to be at a closing in 20 minutes. And then we have the things at home too, of course, right? Like the dog needs to go to the vet. You got to call the school. There's a lot of moving pieces here. I don't have to tell you. You know exactly what I'm talking about here. So check this out. This is the golden eye opener. This is very eye opening. So this was a national study, right? You might be doing better, maybe not quite as good, but this is just a national average. That on this study, real estate agents typically close one out of every 20 leads that they get. Again, this is the national average. So if we take let's say, imagine an agent that closed 16 deals last year, maybe eight buy sides and eight listings. That using these numbers, that means that over the course of the year, they got somewhere around 320 leads. Again, sign writers, open houses, you get it, the different ways that you get leads. So out of those 320 leads in this situation, 16 that did convert, right, that you did get paid on, and then 304 leads that didn't convert, right? So you go, all right, well, why did 95% not convert? And first of all, it's not their fault that when they did this study, they found it wasn't their fault. There was a lot going on. And the reason why the 95% didn't convert, many of them, was frankly, it was a lack of consistent follow up. Again, not their fault. There's a lot of spinning plates because it's only one person doing the connecting, right? One person doing the follow up most all the time. And the other thing that we found in this study is that number one, it was just one person following up. And the other contributing factor is the lead, that prospect didn't know or trust the agent because they hadn't had a chance to get to know him yet. Right. So maybe they went to an open house, they're meeting them for the first time. Maybe they're calling a sign writer, calling them for the first time, right? They don't know them yet. And so we found that those were the two primary reasons was that it's only one person following up, the agent, and they're busy, so they didn't have the opportunity to follow up as much as they wanted to. And those that they did contact, not all of them closed because again, the lead didn't know the agent and didn't have a relationship with them yet. So what if we could help you over here go from that 1 out of 20 closing? What if we help you ramp that up to 2 or even 3 out of the 20 closing? And if you say, hey, we're already getting 5 over here, what if we could help you go from 5 to 6 or 7, right? So in this situation, that would be another 16 deals or even as much as triple your current closings. Here's a quick case study. So this is Sarah. So with Sarah, which is a real estate agent, when we had somebody else also following up on each lead, and keep in mind again, Sarah's following up on the leads, and then we assigned somebody else to also follow up on each one of those leads. We had more conversations, more appointments, more closings for that real estate agent, and then we tweaked it. So in addition to helping with the follow up, we also had a second person following up and giving a great third party review of that agent. And what I mean by that is when they follow up and they spoke with those leads, they would say things like, how did you find Sarah? And they would say, oh, we saw her at an open house. We met her at an open house. And then this third party person, which was us over here at the mortgage company, would say, wow, you really lucked up. Sarah's a great agent, and that you chanced upon her at an open house. Boy, if I was buying a house in that era, Sarah is the agent that I would use, right? So getting what we call a third party review. When we did that, we found that we had, or Sarah got even more appointments and even more closings to the tune of 114% more closings per 50 leads. And in her case, she went from 2 closings per 50 leads to 5 closings per 50 leads, right? That's a substantial increase. So this is definitely something that you're going to want to do. So here's how you and I move forward. And by the way, what did it cost Sarah? Nothing, right? The same as you. So here's how you and I move forward doing this. Every time you get a lead, send it over here to our mortgage company too, including the listing leads, by the way, so that we can give that all important third party recommendation. That's really going to help you out. Now, we are going to call that lead and we're going to give them that third party recommendation, uh, which will help you convert more of them, right? So here's the plan. Get a list of all the leads that didn't buy or sell in the last 12 months and send them over here for us to implement this plan. So all the leads last year that maybe you didn't talk to, or they just didn't convert, or you talked to them once and then you didn't hear back from them, send that over to us and we'll start implementing the follow-up plan right away with them. We'll convert a good amount of those. So, and then going forward, every time you get a lead, text or email it over here also. So give us all the old ones first, and we're going to convert some of those. And then going forward, every time you get a lead, as soon as you get off the phone with that lead, as soon as it gets emailed to you, as soon as it gets texted to you, as soon as they leave the open house, send it over here also. In addition to you following up on them, we're going to follow up on them too on your behalf. And then once we get that lead, we're going to immediately implement what we call Operation Follow Up and Refer Back. Follow up and refer back, because when you insert in this other person that's following up in addition to you and given that third party recommendation, you're going to convert more of these. And what we're going to do is once we get those leads is we're going to follow up on those leads like green on a pickle as part of our real-time referral program that we have over here. And then we're going to convert even more of those for you and then refer them back to you for listing appointments and representing them on buyer sides. So imagine what will happen when over here we call the 304 people that didn't use you, giving you an endorsement, help you follow up with them like green on a pickle. Do you agree with me that we could very likely have gotten you at least just one additional buyer or seller out of every 20 to have moved forward with you, right? So you already got, again, this is national average. You already got one of the 20. Well, we help you get another one out of the 20. So imagine closing an additional 16 deals with you and I working together. Can you see how this is a huge value add? And it literally costs you $0, right? You already got the leads. And we often find that oftentimes the agents don't need more leads. We just help them convert the leads that they already have. And of course, we do this to you for free. Why do we do this? Well, we're going to help some of them close that need a mortgage. We're going to help them close a loan. But even those that are just listings, we're going to use that third party recommendation. We're going to help you follow up and help you get to the closing table, because that's what referral partners do for each other, right? That's how this works. So here's the numbers. Again, in this situation where the agent got 320 leads for the year, they already converted 5% on their own, which is 1 out of 20, right? That's 5%. So that means they already got 16 buyers. This is because we're now helping you follow up on these leads and giving the third party recommendation that the numbers show that we'll help you convert another 5%, another at least 1 out of 20, which would be an additional 16 buyers or listings sold for you. So, and let's say that you make an average of that the average listing or the average buy side, and we just grab the number here, is $300,000. Some more, some less. We just grab the number. And let's say that you're getting a 3% commission, which certainly you've earned, right? That's an extra $9,000 per transaction that we help you close. And so if you take $9,000 times what we think we can help you with is that extra 16 closings for the year, both buy sides and listings, that's an extra 144 grand, right? And we have a saying where I come from, every $144,000 helps, right? And again, there's no income claim here because we don't know how many leads that you're getting, but you get the idea of what we're pointing out to you here. So here's the cold hard facts. The study shows that real estate agents likely don't follow up with even half the leads they're getting because they got so much going on, right? They call once, leave a message, they don't call them back, and then they get busy and they don't get that second call or that third call or that fourth call. And what we're going to do over here is simply be a very effective follow-up system for you. And again, this is part of our real-time referral program. And I'd love to show you more of the real-time referral program. And what we have found, the secret is commitment, right? The commitment is what makes it work. And so the secret is your commitment to send over all the leads so that we can implement Operation Follow Up and Refer Back. And then I'm going to commit to you, we're going to commit to you over here that we're going to follow up on the leads for a good solid 30 days. And then again at 90 days, we found that we got a big bump when we did that 90-day follow up. And then every 30 days after that in perpetuity, right? Until they move forward, we're going to keep following up with them. And I just want you to understand is that you're a professional, and this is what the pros do, right? They make that commitment and they have a team approach to help them follow up, right? Don't be the one-man band, right? Have an orchestra playing on your behalf, especially when it costs you nothing. This is all like free money for you. And I want you to understand that we don't look at you just as a real estate agent. We look at you as a real business professional. And this is what business professionals do. And we think it's just so important that you understand that, and that your mental picture, our mental picture of ourselves is everything. And we have to look at ourselves as business pros. And that's exactly what you are. So again, this is just one of the many ways that we refer deals back to you as part of our value add, part of our real-time referral program, because the bottom line on how all this works is every time that we get a referral from you, a lead from you, and we're following up with those people, that even during the process, those that are moving forward and buying a home, right, and we're doing the mortgage on them, that when we give the Tuesday updates, when we update those clients every Tuesday on how the mortgage is going, we ask for their referrals of their friends or family or coworkers that's looking to buy or sell a home, so we can refer their friends and family and coworkers back to you. Same thing, that after we close on those deals, that we call them 4 times a year, the past database that you and I have worked together. We call them 4 times a year, and in those conversations where we call them, part of the conversation is again to ask them if they have any friends, family, or coworkers that's looking to buy or sell a home, so that we can refer those people back to you also. And the same thing every Thursday. Once we pre-approve somebody over here, we follow up with them every Thursday to see how the house hunting is going. To number one, making sure they're not going to an open house on the weekend without notifying you. And in the process of doing that, like and to keep them encouraged about continuing to look for a house using you as their agent. That again, when we do that update call on Thursday, see how the house hunting is going, we ask them again if they have any friends, family, or coworkers who's looking to buy or sell a home. And when we get referrals in these 3 different situations, which we do, we're going to send those back to you. Follow up and refer back. Killer program. We'd love to talk to you more about this. Our phone number is here on this page, or our contact information. So just give us a call and let's get started with this. This is not something that you want to delay. It costs nothing. Actually, it doesn't cost nothing. Not doing it might be costing you a small fortune and maybe even a big fortune, but we don't know until we actually get together. Let's crunch the numbers. Let's see how we can help you. I think you're going to absolutely love this. And so contact us on the information page right here, and we look forward to that phone call. If we could help you close another 16 deals for the year, would you give us 15 minutes to show you more about this? So thanks again. Again, my name is Carl over here at the Mortgage Company. Contact us on the information that's right here on this page, and we'll talk to you in just a little bit.